I've been to myself, just me lately. I don't need a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's up, you guys? Shanice here. Thank you for stopping by my channel. So today we're going to be talking about my trip to Puerto Rico and the hair that I used. If you've seen the title, then you know what we're talking about, my $5 Puerto Rico hair, okay? And yeah, we're going to get right into it. So right now I'm just taking down my last install, which was a blend of some ocean wave hair from Sam's Beauty and from Harlem, what is it, Harlem 125 or some shit like that. So make sure to check those videos out if you haven't seen them already. There should be an install video out and a refresh video by the time you see this one. So regretfully, my future grandfather-in-law passed away. As you know, or as some of y'all may know, my fiance is from Puerto Rico, so a lot of her family is still there, her grandpa being one, and he passed away. It was sort of expected, but at the same time, it's still very difficult. I'm sure you guys understand that. Anyway, so when that happened, I didn't plan on going. I wanted to be there for her, of course, but you know, I knew when I heard the news that she would have to go. But then she called me and was like, all right, have your bags packed by this afternoon. And I had just taken this hair out the day before, and so I'm walking around with a bonnet on. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm looking crazy. I don't know which way to go, what to do, because we were leaving the next morning. So I looked in my closet and I tried to figure out which dollar hair I was gonna pick. If y'all remember, months ago during Black Friday, I had hit up this store in Dallas, this beauty supply store. There's a vlog out on that, where I had just went ham down the dollar aisle, and one of the hairs was this one. Is Urban Beauty by Naturall, I guess is how you pronounce it. And it's 30 inches of box braids, and it's got like a loose boho hair at the bottom. There's a screenshot for y'all. Make sure to get it. It was $1. Now, I don't know if it's going to be $1 where you guys are, but it shouldn't be much more than $1, especially online. This was not a Black Friday sale. This is just something that they do have, and I have been back several times before. I mean, several times after, and that hair has been on the dollar aisle. So yeah, and I know that hair's been around for a long time, because even before COVID, when I was working in the salon, I remember installing this hair on clients, and I was asking them in disbelief, like, isn't this heavy? It's 30 inches of box braids. This not heavy? And all of the clients that used it was like, no, we love it. I love it. It's not heavy at all. Blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. Because a few that I did install it on, they were younger. And I'm like, okay, girl, your neck just set up for that. But, you know, we get to a certain age, our neck ain't going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, we going to be hurting. We're going to have a headache. You know, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. But for me, myself personally, at the big ripe age of 40, that long 30-inch hair be hurting me. Okay, it be hurting me. But I didn't have time to go to the beauty supply store. I had to pick something. It was the prettiest. It was the most. Let me make up a word. It was the most islandy hair that I had in the closet at this, at this time, because again, at this point, I'm in Texas. I still have a little bit of stuff in Alabama, and one of the things that are in Alabama are my beauty products and my hair. So, yeah. So I had to just pick something and go with it, that I had. So I picked this out. Like I said, it was $1 a pack. I used 5 packs of this hair. So this style literally cost me $5. I don't see this hair going past $3 a pack wherever you are. I will try to find a link for it if I can. If I do, it'll be in the description box. But if not, make sure to check your local beauty supply stores. And if you're in the DFW area, I'll try to list the store that I got it from because I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But anyway, I'm going to show you pictures at the end of Puerto Rico and my visit there. And it was just absolutely beautiful. But y'all, like this hair, I was in disbelief. Like, of course, when installing hair, especially box braids, twist, locks, anything like that, you have to space it out first. I would say 2 finger widths apart in the enclosed area, and any exposed area, a finger width apart. And then you go back and you fill it in, and you'll see me do so. You do the number 1, you do the install, 2 finger widths apart in the enclosed area. The outer exposed areas, that's going to be your top and your sides basically. And if you plan on doing updos, then the nape area, then you'll do 1 finger width apart. And then you go back and you fill it in to get the density that you desire. And then you play around with it, put it in styles that you feel that you're going to wear the hair in, and then fill in again to make sure there's no gaps where you would want to put like a half, a ponytail or a half up, half down situation, or space buns or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure that it's all filled in the areas that are going to be exposed the most for you. You can't there's not a black and white to install. It's not just one method that you just follow because it depends on the person. So for you, make sure that you style it. Just do quick styles. You don't have, you see, like, I didn't even put ponytail holder in until I actually was ready to style my hair and go pack and everything else. But put them in those styles and make sure that it still looks good so that when you get where you're going, you don't have to worry about any kind of gaps showing. Now, this hair was 30 inches. Again, I said it's 30 inches. Loose hair at the bottom, straight box braids. And I had a full head of it, as you see. 5 packs is a pretty good bit of braids. And I can say without a doubt, this hair was not heavy. It was not heavy at all. I am so baffled to... I don't even have words. I don't understand how it's not heavy. I don't understand the science behind it. I don't know. Hopefully this hair is not going out of business, or if they're discontinuing it because it's so cheap. You know what I'm saying? It makes me worry because, wow. You know what I'm saying? Wow. I would say the knots at the top, they are not the smallest I've ever had. They're not the most invisible I've ever had, but they're also not the biggest I've ever seen. Because, you got them cheap ones like that mess that I showed y'all some months ago where the knots don't lock or the knots don't have the twist at the top. And so it just looks like this huge ass rock sitting at the top of your head, a million times with the braids sticking out of it. It was none of that. It was absolutely none of that. It was right in the middle. It was just right, especially for the price point. Now, I don't think the knots were invisible enough to wear the hair completely down, but half up, half downs, ponytails, space buns, those kind of styles with this hair, it's a complete yes. The install took less than 45 minutes. It was probably about 30 minutes, which is why this video was so damn short, because it wasn't much to show. And yeah, it was light. So the price point that it was at, $1 a pack, $5. And I, kept getting compliments on it. Everybody thought it was gorgeous. I will say, I feel like this shady TSA agent, and she, like, I don't know, I think she was just hating a little bit, because she was like, that's not heavy. Your hair's like, oh, it's pretty, but I'm just saying it looks heavy. No, bitch, it's not heavy. But anyway, that's just me. Maybe she wasn't being shady, maybe she was being curious, but it seemed like it was a little shady to me. But maybe just jealous because you can't get your hair like this. The black girl magic, period. Anyway, yeah, I love this hair, y'all. I love the vacation. It was a vacation, I feel, but at the same time, it kind of was. It was a bittersweet moment, I guess you can say that. There were moments of joy, there were moments of sadness, but altogether, it was a beautiful trip. They're beautiful people, a beautiful family. I didn't get to meet her grandfather, but from everything that I've heard, he was a beautiful, wonderful human being, and I wish that I had the chance to meet him. But you guys, I hope you like this video. Say a prayer for our family, her family, as they go through this time, and I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.
Fue la música de... Nosotros hacemos la música de nosotros. Baila la calle de noche, baila la calle de día. Vamos a pasar.